Hello and welcome. Today we are on the northeast of the islands on the Anaga Massif. This is the oldest part of the island. We will be dropped off by coach before walking past the visitor centre, across the road and past a tourist shop. We will then go along a dirt path and learn more about this forested zone. The altitude here is around about 1,000 metres and there are well developed soils. Here we are in the laurel forest zone. This area is a prehistoric national treasure. Forests here have survived since the Tertiary period, approximately 66 to 2.5 million years ago. These forests once covered much of northern Africa and southern Europe until about 20,000 years ago. Sadly, today they are all but gone. Here we can see laurels, lichens, heaths, willows and other plants. We even see orange trees. So off we go on our walk. Something to realise is that these forests are only present where the climate is moist. They are not able to survive in locations where there is a distinct dry season. How does such a forest exist on a volcanic island? Well, we think it's driven by seed dispersal, by birds travelling long distances in the atmosphere. On returning from our walk, we stop at the viewpoint in the car park and look west. We may have lunch here and then sit down to draw a sketch of the scene. Tenerife North International Airport is visible from here. Why does an island the size of Tenerife need 2 international airports? That's something to think about. In 1977, this airport was the site of the worst accident in aviation history in terms of the number of deaths. 2 Boeing 747s collided on the runway in heavy fog and around about 600 passengers and crew died. An incident at Gran Canaria Airport had caused many flights to be redirected to Tenerife North, so the airport was busier than normal and quite congested. The collision occurred when a KLM airliner initiated takeoff while a Pan Am airliner was still on the runway, which was shrouded in fog. The investigation of the accident concluded that the cause was the KLM captain's decision to take off, and he was mistaken that there had been a decision given by air traffic control allowing him to do so. This disaster had a lasting effect on the industry, with standardisation of language and phrases being introduced as a result. There are also now extra checks put in place by the crew. Tenerife was only really just starting to become a popular tourist destination. It's thought that part of the reason it was becoming popular was the passing of the former Spanish Dictator General Francisco Franco in 1975. Following his death, powers were devolved back into the local Canarian authorities, and the Canaries were able to become autonomous. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please don't forget to like or post a comment.